Guys, sorry if I fooled you with that thumbnail. No, this segment is not about bikinis or thongs or perfect female asses on the beach. It's about the city of Da Nang, the beauty of the beach and the city, and the fact that you've got both in one spectacular place. So, just kind of messing with the YouTube algorithm, seeing what draws views. I figured that might do it. We'll see what happens. I'm kind of new to this whole YouTube thing. This is truly a city that lives up to its name, and it's really got two sides to it. It's got the city side with bustling markets and chock full of people and traffic. The traffic is pretty hectic, but it's definitely manageable. I've been doing a lot of research, and some people are really off-put by it, but it's nothing out of the ordinary as long as you're careful. And there's not a lot of speeding. There's a lot of motorbikes, scooters, cars, buses all sharing the road in a fairly orderly fashion compared to some countries I've been to, Venezuela being one of the most crazy. So I feel pretty safe. You just have to be careful while you're walking around. And then you've got the beach side, which is beautiful. It's nature. You can see just how uncongested it is just south of Antoine, where I'm staying, which is the main tourist area. So it really offers both sides. You can have the quiet, peaceful beach day. You can go over to the point over there, Sontra, on the northern part of the beach, and then the whole peninsula is definitely a very chill spot, which I haven't made it to yet. I think it's only my 5th day here yet, but I am overwhelmed with just how much is going on in this city of about 1.2 million. Tons of Russians, especially Europeans, quite a few Americans that I've met so far. Was able to join a gym and sport club with a 25-meter pool and sauna, which is a huge win. $40 a month. Awesome price, awesome facility that really keeps me in shape every day, so I don't end up sitting around drinking beer. Not that I would, but it is tempting. So you've got the beach clubs, you've got these funky little round boats that obviously are not built for speed. I believe that those are little fishing pods, or I don't even know what kind of boats they would call them. The biggest drawback is really the language barrier. Now, I mean, if you are somebody like Travis, who I've followed, that's been in Vietnam for 7 years and has really studied the language and has a Vietnamese girlfriend, etc., you really are miles ahead of everybody else in terms of, being able to get things done, because that language barrier is really hard to break. It's not a Romance language. It's very complicated. 12 pronouns, 6 different tonalities. It just sounds like gobbledygook to someone that's not from the Asian part of the world. So that's the only drawback, but there is Google Translator. When I started traveling when I was 25, I mean, the internet wasn't a thing, right? Smartphones, nothing. There was basically sign language and just basically being in the dark most of the time. So I would say that, the language barrier is the last thing that should prevent you from traveling, because it's totally overcomable, and in some ways it's enjoyable because you don't know what the F is going on around you, really, and you can just kind of do your own thing. This place, Kala Kala, is apparently having a soft opening. It's not known as a party spot, which I like. You want to party, you go to Saigon, you go to Hanoi, and this is known, I think, with the younger crowd as being, quote unquote, a little boring. Just fine by me, because I'm not out at the disco, dancing to techno all night. Food in Antoine is definitely more expensive than it is in the city center. I love local Vietnamese food, and you can get dishes for like 75 cents to $1.50 all day long that have plenty of protein, noodles, usually a side salad, and they serve water with it. It's pretty remarkable. If you want to eat on $5 a day here, 3 meals a day, as long as you're careful on the spots you go to. Totally doable. I'm not really looking to do that because in Antoine, where I am, there's a lot of Western restaurants. Even the Vietnamese food is a little more. Like, I might pay, for example, for a banh mi sandwich, I might pay $1.50 or even $2 instead of 60 or 70 cents, which is what it sells for where only the Vietnamese go. So, Vietnamese lesson of the day, Xin Chào, which is basically hello. Toi la means I am. Toi la noi mi. I am American. Yes is vang. And that's about the extent of it. So, mot means one. Outside of that, I am flying in the dark. But it's fun. It's fun. You give it a little bit of a shot, and they're quite patient and just really lovely people. And I think that's the most important thing, is to realize that you don't have to do it well. You just have to try, and you earn their respect. And you also have a lot of fun, and it opens a lot of doors. So just being adventurous, just going with it, being able to laugh at yourself and realize just how ridiculous you must sound to them. I'm having a good time with it. Outside of that, of course, tons of English speakers and expats here. But because there's a 90-day rule and you have to be in and out, it's pretty transient. I expected that. It's a place that, it's probably the best Asian country as far as infrastructure, food, quality of life, but the bottom line is they don't want foreigners to park themselves here long term. I don't think. That may change over time, but that's the way it is right now. So if you really want to stick it out and you've got money, for example, for a long-term visa in Thailand, or you're not too keen on culture or food, you can go to the Philippines. Cambodia is fairly easy. I'm not sure about Laos, but Vietnam is just a gem. On my way to play my first pickleball game at the Grand Terrain Hotel. I'm not sure why there's pickleball courts at a hotel, but there's plenty of meetups that you can find. There's an app that I'm using, and there's a lot of expats getting together to learn how to do the whole pickleball thing. It's quite the phenomenon. See how it goes. So, just played my first game of pickleball ever with a guy from Kazakhstan, Russia, and Korea. So it's pretty epic. There's tons of clubs around the city. I did pretty well. I mean, not great. I used to play tennis and racquetball, but it's such a fun social sport. So I am drenched in sweat, and now I'm off to rent a bicycle so that I can ride with Canadian and American up to this pass. I forget the name of it. It's a Vietnamese name, so not always going to remember those names. But anyways, had a lot of fun. Got here with my new friends Jeff and Pete. They're behind me, and we're on Hai Van Pass. We've come from the city. We're about, I'd say, an hour into it. We stopped for some salted coffee and some pho bao. Did we have pho bao?
Oh yeah, pho ba.
Pho ba nam.
Pho ba nam.
Pho ba nam. We're mastering the language, obviously. So we're gonna start the descent, and it's supposed to be pretty epic. So excited. So here we are at Hai Van Pass. We made it all the way to the top. Pretty windy road on the way up. Not the safest conditions, but not too bad. There's plenty of room on the side of the road. So here we are enjoying the view up at the cafe. Just finished the pass. I'm drenched in sweat. I'm riding with these clowns, and all the Vietnamese people are probably making fun of us right now. They're like, who are these?
Probably about it.
Who are these strange freaks of nature?
I played hockey with him, and I asked her like, why are you here? Like, why are you playing?
We got lucky because we had some great cloud cover, and so it wasn't too hot. Coming down was a lot of fun. The ride up was challenging. Coming down was really fun, just cruising, looking at the views. And when we got down into the city, we decided to take some side pass to see what we could find. And we also stopped for a meal. This was about $1.50. It was mi gang bao, which is noodles and beef. That's the neck holster where I have my camera on. This is us beginning our descent.
Now we are going down to Chinatown. Well, to Da Nang. Woo!
So while you're watching us roll down the mountain here, I'll touch on cost of living in Da Nang. I found that about 800 US, which is renting a small Spartan studio and not really going overboard with anything, is about 800 US a month. 1,000, of course, will be a little more comfortable, eating more Western food. 1,200 to 1,500, and you are living large. You have a nice one bedroom. You're eating lots of Western and Vietnamese food and lots of extras. If you're spending more than 1,500 a month, you could have a really beautiful Western style place and be really spending a lot on food and drink.
Tạm biệt, hẹn gặp lại. That means goodbye, see you later. Tạm biệt, hẹn gặp lại.
So just a bit more on the cost of living. I would say eating meals ranges from about 60 cents for a cheap banh mi sandwich up to $5, $6, $7 if you're eating a really big Western meal. Of course, you can spend more than that. You can knock yourself out here if you really want to, but more than likely, anywhere you go, you won't be spending more than $5 for any one meal. And if you're eating only Vietnamese food in cheaper parts of town, $5 a day for 3 meals is actually quite doable if you really want to be thrifty about it. The bike rental was about less than $3 a day for a couple of days. It is illegal to ride anything over a 50cc scooter in Vietnam. A lot of people do. You just risk having to bribe the police, but it's getting pretty steep apparently if you do get caught. So electric scooters that are 50cc, which is the equivalent power of about 90cc gas, you don't even need a license, and that'll get you around to most places. You can get to Hoi An and up to Hue on that. Hai Van Pass, probably not because it's steep. So everything here is just super affordable, and not only that, but the food is healthy and you get a lot for your money. It's a good place to be. So the monthly rental cost of an electric scooter is only about $70 to $80 a month, depending on the shop that you go to.
Why you taking so long, eh, you hosers? What's up, you hosers?
Here we are exploring some back alleyways, and that's me repeating the one phrase I learned that day.
Tạm biệt, hẹn gặp lại. That's pretty good in my opinion, even though it's probably sounds like gibberish to a Vietnamese person. Oh look, they're drying out the wood. I wonder what kind of wood this is.
Yeah.
Nice.
They're definitely gonna do something cool with that.
That's a nice piece.
Yeah, those are nice. Good color.
Sang ba làm việc theo hiến pháp và pháp luật.
Like,
I see I'm fluent now.
So Travis of Travis Travels Vietnam put together a school group, which is a community, and this is where I met Pete, who you see in front of me, and Jeff, fellow American, who's behind me. Jeff, early 50s, he's on leave from his tech job, found a really beautiful and nice Vietnamese girlfriend who we're going to have lunch with later. Pete is an adventure freak, and he has motoed and biked all over the place, and he has recently, I believe, done Da Nang to Saigon. And so he's the one that organized this trip, and I'm thinking of doing more in the future, because what a great way to really be, up and close and personal with the places you're traveling to, and it's great exercise as well.
Yeah, I love how they have the flags out. So great markets. And hey, free mattress. Oh, some nice looking fruits and veggies. We are stopping for Nuoc Mia, which is to go. Oh, okay.
2 minutes. Take about 2 minutes, and then I ride away.
Sugarcane, Nuoc Mia. Oh, you are ferocious. Hello. Yeah, he's not having it. That looks really good. I'm not going to get one, but go ahead.
I love how there's just a shop right here. It seems like
You are a killer. Yes. We're squeezing the cane juice out. That looks, that's how it works.
He's going to add two things, guys. He's going to add a whole kumquat. I'm being chased.
This Kia. That's a good looking car. Someone has to man the tracks. Oh no, I guess those look like they're permanently up.
They do. Oh, shit.
Do they really?
Yeah, they
Hey mama. It's okay. It's okay.
FYI, dog lovers, they don't eat dogs here anymore. That's a thing of the past. And in general, pets here are very much cared for and appreciated.
I hear the train a coming. It's rolling around the bend. And I ain't seen the sunshine since. I don't know when, but I shot a man in Reno just to watch him die. When I hear that train a coming, I hang my head and cry. Riding that train, I'm broken. Easy Jones, you better watch your speed. Trouble ahead, trouble behind. And you know that notion just crossed my mind.
At the end of the ride, we stopped for some traditional bonet, which is steak and eggs.
If you don't mind, I'm just going to have everyone say hello.
Sure.
This is Sami.
Yeah, right.
Yeah? It's Jeff's girlfriend,
Howdy.
and this is her neighborhood. And this is the bonet.
It's the Viet.
Oh, that looks amazing.
Yeah, it's sizzling.
Look at that.
Okay.
Many would say that Da Nang is one of the most livable cities in Vietnam. Fast and furious, of course, are Hanoi and Saigon, Ho Chi Minh City. Make no mistake, the Vietnamese are hustlers. It's a matriarchal culture as well, where a lot of the women run the finances in the family, and the women are very feminine and quite attractive. What I find interesting is that a lot of manufacturing capability has been stolen from the Chinese recently. And if you look at any of your clothing labels and manufacturing labels from electronics, etc., Vietnam has grown leaps and bounds in the last particularly 5 years. So it's a great place to be, and I'm really enjoying myself here. Hope you come and visit. Thanks if you've made it this far, and please hit subscribe. I'll get better at this.